Well, hi there guys and gals, game cats and game kittens and everybody else who's adjacent to any of those descriptions. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Craig, the Hippie Pickle, as always. And today, just thought I'd do a little bit of a video on Fallout 76. And is Fallout 76 worth playing in 2024? This game originally came out 2018, I believe. Got me, I waited a little bit for this because I've always been, since like Fallout 3, I've never played the original couple of Fallouts, but since Fallout 3, always been into Fallout, love it. You know, it's massive open world adventures is the kind of thing I love in games. And I got my wife bought me the special edition, Amazon special edition, which came with a couple of pins and things like that. And I originally played it, you know, this was only a few months after launch. And it wasn't great. It was just so barren because there was no NPCs in the game other than like logs for quests and then like the robots, but there was no human NPCs at all, and it felt barren, which is kind of weird statement when you think Fallout is very barren because it's the barren wasteland, you know, it's the apocalypse, but without people and survivors and settlers, it just didn't feel as alive. And then I didn't play it for ages. I played it a little bit when they first brought the settlers into it, but again, I was kind of in a place where I was losing my love of gaming. I might as well just load in, aren't I? And it's since obviously playing VR for the last year, really rekindled my love of old games. And of course, the Fallout TV series just dropped on Amazon. Watched that, absolutely loved it. Really, no real complaints with the show. It is a great show. And it got me thinking about Fallout again, so I thought I'd put Fallout 76 back in, and now I've been playing this like non-stop for the last month. I've not even finished Final Fantasy Rebirth because this drew me in. Right, I've just started I've moved one of the camps. Ooh. What the hell is that? Okay, right, so. I've been around a good chunk of the map. I've not been up here much yet. I've got a lot of quests to do up here, but I've been around the map. I did have this base originally because I was always short of screws. So this place here, Bogtown, does have a good spawn rate for screws and fans and globes and things. So I had a camp set up right here on this river, which was kind of perfect to go and scavenge from there. Also, when the nukes drop in this area, which is kind of exactly where I put my base, right in the nuke zone, the new one. It was here, and I had water point there, not far to travel to get the screws. But then I'm really short on aluminium at the moment, so I found an aluminium deposit. I still wanted a base in this corner, a camp, so I picked it because it's got an aluminium point, which is nicely running over here. Nothing coming out at the moment because I've only just set this camp up. So I had moved my camp and I've yet to rebuild it all. I've only just this second done it. But I'll show you my main camp, which is over here, Pickle's Place. And someone else has got a camp over here. Might check that out. My wife has got one right here as well, right on the water. It's quite cool. But yeah, it's drawn me back in. I've got so many quests, and just exploring these. You've got your dailies to do. Right now as well, there's currently an event. The alien invaders are coming, and every hour on the hour, there's an alien event what pops up. It's generally a lot of people turn up, so it's quite easy to complete. Let me just get out my suit of armour. I'm probably wearing something not exactly sexy at the moment. Oh no, not too bad. Let's pick that up. Right, so the reason I like this base, because every time I spawn in, I've got some ghouls what come out of this building. See, I love this shotgun. It's got explosive damage, and when you're well fed and well watered, it increases the damage. So if I have a look at it, where are we? Under Gormons. So yeah, the Gormons shotty. I think I just changed the name of it. But as you can see, as you fill your hunger in thirst meters, you can get up to 24 extra damage. I'm currently at 15, so I'll get myself some food and drink. Got any food that's going to go off at the moment? Squirrel bits, yeah, let's eat those. I'll just have some purified water. Tons of this, need to sell some. So now, if I actually look at this shotgun again, as you can see, look, I'm at 24%, so 24x%, and it's got explosive rounds. But yeah, the reason I kind of like this base, and here we go, my Slocum Joe's diner I've started building. I'm kind of just bordering on the camp budget at the moment, but I had loads of plants in here. I've took all of those out because I've got a farm I've built as well. So I've got my Collectron. I'll just show you my character. I'll put this away. Yeah, I've been running around in like a lovely red dress and this hat, just because it's funny. But yeah, so I picked this point. It's near the workshop, which generally has robots and stuff to fight. A couple of them can be legendary, and I'm right next to a super mutant camp as well. And same again, this is where I got the shotgun from. The super mutant camp does spawn legendary foes. Stick his legs out. It's one of those, it's kind of, sometimes you can think that enemies are bullet sponges, but you've really got to cripple limbs. So especially the legs, they start limping, so they move really slow. And if you're just generally shooting at the body, it's going to do so much damage, but if you go for individual body parts, definitely the back. So, oh shit, minigun. Thing is with the shotgun though, because it's a pump action, just ages to reload. So yeah, spawning here, obviously plenty of loot, like missile launchers, miniguns, which all break down for scrap quite well. And as you can hear, there's also, where is he? Oh, there it is. So yeah, you also get one of the ghoul officers with the launch codes spawn quite regularly here, so I can build up a stock of launch codes. And then of course, yeah, look, there's usually a minigun in here. And it's a good place just to, every time I come back to this base, I can just collect the loot, scrap it all. But the weapons are really quite good. But yeah, it's just sucked me back in. So if I just look at my quests I've got at the moment, these are my main quests, and I've still got so many main quests. Side quests, I've got just absolutely tons of them. And you get miscellaneous as well, which is just little odd jobs as you're discovering locations. Clear out this location, you know, find this cache or whatever, and they all pay in the miscellaneous. Then you've got your dailies, and you know, you get good rewards and caps and stuff from doing dailies if you want. And then you've got the different events what are currently up as well. And there's just so much content in this game. And I've been playing with my wife, and she's running on the PS4 Pro, and I always sung the praises of the PS4 Pro, and it being a great game, a great console for like the better versions of games. Playing this on a PS5, because it is still the PS4 version of this, it runs buttery smooth. The frame rate is pretty good to me. It's a Bethesda game. It crashes a lot. Bethesda games do crash, as you know, as anybody what plays Bethesda games will know. There's crashes, but with this, I've never particularly lost much when it has crashed, so it's not too much of an issue half the time. It's only a pain in the backside when you're halfway doing an event. But yeah, and there's wood to gather. It's just a great little raid. You know, I'm out exploring and working on the other camps, and it's just every time I come back here, there's always loot, and there's usually a recipe in the shopping basket. Yep, there we go. So I actually know most of the food recipes now, but I can put them on sale. But yeah, it's just a great place to come back and to get meds and just general scrap. Really good. But yeah, the game's just sucking me back in. So when I started playing it about 3 weeks ago, I think, and they had a trial on for mini nuke. We had a trial for Fallout first, so and I played quite. You know, you get obviously a couple of things for free, but a lot of it was still kind of limited on the trial. But you got the scrap box, and the scrap box is basically for those that don't know, and it would be for me the only reason to kind of subscribe constantly is the scrap box, because the storage from when the game originally launched, your stash storage was about 400 in weight. They upped that at some point to 800, and it is loose screws. Always need screws. They upped that to 800, and it's now 1200 weight for your stash, which is really good. But if, like me, you're into building, then you'll soon fill up your stash with junk. The scrap box, and just interacting with it, you can just turn all your scrap straight into the components and store it. It won't scrap things what you can use in other recipes, like Deathclaw hands for making weapons. It doesn't scrap those, but you can choose to scrap them individually. So I've got a nice tool shed here, got all the workbenches in. So here's a scrap box, and again I can just scrap all. Look, and then it's showing me these can be used for other recipes. So do I want to break them down to the different things like that's bone and leather and acid in there, or do I want to, you know, and also when you I'll just quickly show. I get off topic. Once I start talking, you just can't get me stopped sometimes. When you get display cabinets, even random junk you can put in display cabinets. So of course, if I would just go to the scrap box, it would just scrap the bear. But if there's any scrap you come across, any bits of junk and things you like the look of, so I've just a few things I had on hand at the moment. I've, you know, or even apparel, you can put your clothes in these display cases. So anything you really like, I just store directly, or anything like the hallucinogen empty canisters, which you can turn into grenades. I go to my normal stash box, and then I would go across the junk. And as you can see, I've got like garden gnomes in here, or a globe I could put in, skis, if you want to make the ski swords, all different bits. You can put in display cases. So but having the scrap box, it's got infinite storage. So as you can see, it's like I'm really always short on aluminium at the moment. I'm always short on screws. But then I've got things like glass and lead. Plastic, I've got, you know, cloth, I've got tons of that. You would not be able to keep that amount of junk in. It's like, look at the weight of that. It's like a stack weight of 19 for just the plastic. You know, the lead's 19 as well. It would soon fill up your main stash. And I'm a pack rat, I'm a hoarder, so it's it's not the kind of game for a pack rat, because you want to keep everything. But anyway, I'll show you around my bar I've started making. So even though it's got no water sources, because, you know, building next to a water source is really good for the extractors, but it's one of those games, it's like you can only get the small ones in places without water, and they only generate hold 2 at a time. But I love building in games. It's like No Man's Sky, and it's the way you to gather resources, then build. So yeah, I thought I'd make myself a nice base here, but it's just close to us. I can go and raid the town down there. There's the rooftops, is full of ghouls, and there's all loads of containers to raid. This building here has general stuff in it as well, and then the super mutant camp. It's just a really good place to come back and get, you know, free resources. Oh, and me collect my junk from there. So here we go into the cafe itself. Got myself a special board, and I do have a different build, mainly for me adventuring, and then my camps. So this mainly if I'm crafting or repairing weapons, I'll do it in one of my camps, because I can repair my armor beyond, because I've got certain perks. I can do certain mods, and just general things for. I get more items from scrapping stuff. So let's put my lights on. There we go. So here's my vendor, showing you the things I'm currently selling, and people do buy. You know, the people do come and buy from here. So yeah, got a few things around. Oh, got some coffee in my coffee machine. So I've only just got that recently. The coffee machine, the cooking stove. So here's obviously my vendor selling stuff. Kind of like the tiki look. In fact, let's get into character, shall we? Where's my tiki shirt? Oh. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I just, yeah, I saw this head in someone's camp. They were selling it for 100 caps. And I think it's, you know, it's worth a lot more than that. So I just bought it and I just really like it. Got my little Tranium. This is currently free up until the 7th of May if you've got Fallout First. So yeah, back to Fallout First. I did the free trial. That ran for a little bit. And then I've actually, that ran out and I spent a couple of days playing, and then my stash was filling up. And you can get your first month of Fallout First for, I believe, $5.99 in the UK, which is normally $11.99 a month on a recurring subscription, or you can buy an entire year for £99. So, but you know, I don't want to make that kind of commitment at the moment. But I thought for the first month, you know, at half price basically, I thought I'd get it, and then I'll play this for a solid month and just get as much junk as I can into my stash, because once you're not subscribed, you can't put anything new into the scrap box or the ammo box as well, because yeah, I've got my ammo box out there as well. So yeah, and especially like if you wanted missiles just take up so much weight. Let's have a look what I've got in here. Look, cannonballs. I've got 21 cannonballs and they weigh 1 each, so that's 21 weight. See, just them fuel cells, look, it's 10 because I've got such a stock of them. My shotgun shells, look, 35, but I've got like tons and tons of shotgun shells. But missiles, there we go, missiles. 118 in weight because I've got 147 missiles. It's just like, it's unbelievable. The mini nukes, you know, so I've got 2 of them here and that just weighs 5. But yeah, once you're not subscribed, you can't put anything new into the ammo box or the scrap box. But you can take out of them, so it's still got access to anything you've got there. So that's why I'm just playing now while it was on cheap, filling it up as much as I can, getting loads of ammo, and then I can just, you know, sit back and enjoy the game at my own leisure. It's one of those, I'm that much into it. I may just like have an occasional month. I think £12. Yeah, I'm just going to play Fallout this month. I've kind of got to the point where I've got so many games I haven't even started or played properly. Especially with PSVR 2 as well. And of course, I know I've started my channel mainly with a lot of PSVR 2 stuff. I'm getting a bit of discomfort playing it at the moment. I do need to look into getting the globular cluster mod. It's just, I got one of the fabric covers, and in the front, I actually got some memory foam and put some memory foam in there. So the front, I'm not getting the pressure on front of my head anymore, but the back of my head, I'm getting migraines quite a lot. And obviously with the globular cluster, the big pad at the back, which should make things a lot easier. So yeah, so it's Fallout First. So I've just thought I'm playing a bit of flat screen, staying out a little bit of time. Oh, my flowers are going off. I've got a little daily quest there to collect flowers, but obviously flowers do rot in your inventory as well. So anyway, just a quick tour of my base here. A little table set up. Oh yeah, but it was, in the trial you didn't get access to the shelter, but just getting Fallout First, you get the vault shelter. I've not started building this particularly yet, but the same again, if you're unsubscribed and obviously you've already bought this and it's added to your build, you can then just still use it. And whenever you've got different camps, whenever you build an entrance to the shelter, it will go to the same shelter. You've just got the one shelter. So yeah, I've just put a couple of beds in here. I've just not even started anything yet at all in here. But this has its own budget as well. So you can only have so many things built in camps, but the shelter has its own budget, which is really good. But yeah, I just thought even for $5.99, getting access to this, really good. And then the other things, you know, if you are into building like me, so let's just bring my map up. So, and just there's so much content to keep you busy, as well as just exploring and doing the actual quests, but the daily stuff. And then you've got your challenges. You've got daily challenges, which I've done all today's daily challenges, and it resets currently at 5 o'clock in the evening here in the UK. And you've got your weekly, that's got another 3 days on that. And this then gets you score points. And as you can see at the top right hand corner, my current score rank is 54 out of a possible 100. And then you go to the different seasons. So this is the content they've added over the years. And then you've got a lot of items. Every time you rank up, you earn tickets. As you can see, I've got 505 at the moment. And then there's the different items you can buy. Now, and you can see, yeah, what's the liquid courage do? Hang on, so you can inspect that. Don't know what it does, but it's only 5. I'm going to buy that. There we go, because I didn't buy that. So the only thing I've not bought from the first season at the moment is this double barrel shotgun skin and the Rip Daring outfit. I've not bought that. But you will find as well, like this for example, look, it says it's got first in the corner. You can only buy these if you are currently subscribed to first. As you can see, I've bought all these decorations. Not too bothered about some of the paints are not that great, so I've not bought any of the paints yet. And as you rank up your score level, you can obviously then get to the different seasons of this. So if I flick through these, so I've just got to that one, and this is my next one. So yeah, I'm just about to hit this very shortly, and then I can start buying these things. So as you can see, legendary script there, you know, you can get 300 legendary script for only 5 tickets, which is really cheap, but you've got to be first to be able to get that. Same with this water boiler, you've got to be first. So that's what I'm trying to rank up at the moment, because this water boiler, if you look at that, it generates boiled water, so it saves you collecting dirty water to then convert to boiled water all the time, which can hinder your crafting. You know, so having this one of these in your camp, you can just instantly got a nice stack of boiled water. Same again, like stamps, you can get that for free, but you've got to be first to get that. And as you can see, shows the next rank, got to be 63 for that one. That's quite a nice paint job actually, with the chest piece. And just legendary cores, things like that. So we've got gold bullion you for free there, that's if you're first. So I want to get to that while I'm subscribed. And then yeah, I've seen this autopsy chemistry station, that's pretty cool. I've seen quite a few camps with that in. And then this thing's like, you know, your atoms. So your atoms obviously used to buy things in the atomic shop. And as you can see in the atomic shop, if you've not seen Fallout, as you can see, there's a lot of different things, and they are on offer as some of these as well. So I have bought a few of the packs. I bought like the log cabin pack, and then I've had things what have been free when I've played in various times, and they are free items what are part of Plus. As you can see, look, that I got recently, just been on the trial. I got Dell for free as an ally. Adelaide there just got as part of the scores, but there's lots of different things, and you know, instead of just having bog standard, it's like you've got a mega mansion here, you know, just like one structure, and you will find, because compared to this base I've got here, I've built the base from floors and walls and roofs, and obviously each one of those items it takes up the overall storage. So but building something like that takes up a lot less of your camp budget than building a structure of that kind of size. So yeah, there's the log cabin I bought. I bought that, it was on offer. I think it's normally like 1,000 atoms, which of course you can have microtransactions in the games. You can purchase this with real cash, but you can earn atom, you know, by playing the game. So you don't have to. And so far, like I bought the log cabin pack. It was down to about half price at 500. And that included, or 500 or 600, it might have been 500 or 600. But anyway, it included this communal fire pit, which if you were to buy that individually, would be about 400 or 500 items anyway. And that's the thing, if you do buy an individual item, it's quite good with the store. If you bought an individual item, which is part of a bundle, if you then go to buy the bundle, it will give you a discount for against certain items you've already owned. So, but yeah, there's lots of things to sink your teeth into here, and especially if you're building, or if you just like cosmetics, you know, a lot of these, you know, camouflage. Look at these paint jobs here for your suits, for your armor. Even your pit boy, you can get to look different ways. So there's a lot of time sink here. So, oh, someone just bought something. I assume that was someone buying something at my camp. I've not done anything else. But yeah, and especially this score, I've been really concentrating on the score to get these nice camp items. So, oh yeah, there we go. Someone just bought a sickle and, oh, it's Bought my grenade launcher as well. Nice. I'm not greedy with my prices. I generally sell things like apparel. I'm generally, unless it's really rare, they're only worth about 15 to 20 anyway. I generally just sell apparel for about 10 caps. I think that's fair. Any plans, depends on the plans. I think I sell at a decent price. So let's have a look here what plans I've got. So yeah, just some, it's like that. It's worth 250, so I've done that at half price. But it's pretty. You will find that pretty early on, but don't expect many people buying it. But it's worth a try. Like the pianos is quite good. This is worth 350. I just took 100 caps off that. Ultralight helmet, a couple hundred. But most of my food recipes are 40. So I'm not greedy with what I'm trying to buy, sell, should I say? But yeah, obviously make sure when you go to your camp here, if I click on my camp, you can obviously put the public icon on, so you can see it's got the little pulse coming out, so it will make it visible to others. Obviously, if they're walking past, they'll be able to see it, but it won't be like a visible on the map, like this guy's camp is next to it. There we go. It's a little bit dark on the floor here, I always find, but I kind of got the lights right up in the roof. I might have to change that. But I've got a lovely alien kind of on a gurney here. That was an actual reward for doing the quest every hour. And I've got a VIP section section upstairs. As you can see, I've got some more unique legendary weapons I've got on display. I actually need to put something in the heavy. I'll put that back on. Have some on the stand. And yeah, nice jacuzzi. We'll soak in the hot tub. Just chilling. And yeah, down there I've got a couple of beds behind the screens. Got me on the bobbleheads on there. Got some magazines. But yeah, I'm quite happy with my build, to be honest. It's I like building from scratch, but it's what sucks me in on games when there's things, collectathons and buildathons, and it's the kind of stuff what really just, once I'm in that frame of mind and I'm playing, yeah, I just love it. Yeah, that's enough time in the tub. Always got to jump to get out though. I think I've got a couple more bobbleheads to put away. Yeah, there we go. Put those on. Of course, compared to other Fallout games, the bobbleheads you pick up in the Fallout games give you a permanent stat boost, like in luck and things like that. The bobbleheads in Fallout 76 are like individual use things, and you can get buffs and perks which increase the duration of the benefits you get from using those. And we've got some magazines to put away. Yeah. Yeah, there's my base, but yeah, I'm currently at the moment, and I've got another one. What time are we on? Yeah, nowhere near the event, so I've got another camp. I've kind of spaced them out. I've got the one in the bottom left corner. If I ever get anything down here I want to go to, I can just activate this camp and teleport, because you can teleport to your camps for free. You can fast travel from free. But other places will obviously cost you money. These also perks you can get what reduce that. And then I've got a camp right here. That means a farm, which is close to this area in the north. And then I did buy an extra camp slot because I've got 3 camp slots. You get 2 when you first start. Anything more is 1,000 atoms. And then again, for your atoms, obviously you've got your daily and weekly challenges, which are for your score. And then you've got things like your character and survival. So as you look at the moment, so I'll get 40 atoms when I collect. I've got another 82 caps around the Maya region, and you get 40 atoms, and that'll put me over to 1,000, because I do want to buy a 4th camp slot. I'm just that's the way I am. Just explore, and these increase as well. So it was explore for 76 hours. So you hit that and you got so many atoms, and then it goes up, and that's the next target is obviously 7,600. That'll take years. But just collecting caps, this all earns you atom. You don't have to do the microtransactions. Just leveling up, equip a perk card, you know, as you start playing the game. And then you've got your survival, so different diseases, collect wood, and same again, that's like a reoccurring one. So as you can see, I first collected 76 wood, and now it's 760 wood. And I'm assuming there might be another rank for that, and it'll be 7,600 you've got to get. And deploy your camps, have the different herbs, everything. You can earn your atoms, then you can spend it in the store and for unique stuff. And then your combat, just scrapping weapons. So that's why generally, unless it's a weapon I really like, or it's a unique one these days, one of the legendaries, just scrap everything else, because you then learn the parts to build when you want to build it or modify a weapon yourself. And yeah, but there's certain things I ain't done. Kill robots with bladed weapons. You know, if you're going to sit down and do it, and you go on a quest to do it. But as you can see, killing robots with shotguns. Shotguns are my main weapon, and I've only done 286 so far out of 1,011. So, but again, I mean, like, use photo mode. That's really easy. Once you've discovered a new location, just take 20 photos in your inventory. Then you can just delete all the extra photos if you don't want them, and you get free atoms. It's just nice and easy. And collecting the different magazines, collecting the bobbleheads, completing quests in different regions. Look, and most of these are 76, you know, because it's Fallout 76. Discover locations around the Cranberry Bog, the Mire. So yeah, they're just all things what will add up and give you free atoms. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not sure how much you can probably pick up a physical copy of this pretty cheaply these days. I would definitely recommend. Oh, that on the PS5. I was going back to say about the PS Pro. I always get off on tangent. It's not, even on the Pro, it's very sluggish, and the turning, there's like it's kind of like a visible lag, and it's just not a smooth frame rate you can see when you're turning. And just the general navigation going into menus can be quite slow, and that's on a PS4 Pro. So it's, you know, it's still a game what taxes the Pro, but it generally runs pretty smooth. There's obviously glitches, there's bugs with the game. It's Bethesda, it crashes, but it generally runs pretty smooth on a PS5. So is it still worth playing in 2024 is the ultimate question. I would definitely say yes. There's a lot to do. You know, if you just, and then when you're playing with friends as well, you're exploring with friends and doing quests, it's, you know, what can get better than just exploring a wasteland and coming across something for the first time new, and you just find some wacky things, like just the developers just, you know they have fun with the game. So it's like looking at photo gallery. Well, yeah, if you ever want to protest, me and my wife wearing ratty skirts and people before machinery, and then just like, you know, another friend with UK gamer Loki just there overlooking the wasteland. There's just a random settler finder just here, take my picture, and he just pauses. Look, and just get the good side, and it's like, so I took his picture. And it's just little encounters like that. It just really adds to the details of the game. Where's the dodgy bear? Oh, did I not save that picture? I thought I had that picture. It must be a screenshot on the console. Yeah, there's like, there was a bear with a fag in its mouth and a bandana next to a cooking grill on with a spatula, and it's just like, it's that level of detail, and they're just like, I'm gonna, you know, even insignificant non-buildings or just things you find out in the wild, just little fun things, and someone's created that, someone's put a bit of time and effort. It's like, you know, it's not a proper location, it's near a proper location, but it's just, here's you know, just a couple of dead bodies and a campfire, and you know, just little things, just the little details in the game, and you get lost in it. And yeah, I would highly recommend it. You can probably pick it up really cheaply at the moment. So yeah, Fallout 76 in 2024 gets the pickle approval rating. If you're into Fallout games, it's definitely worth a try. And of course, you know, if you do enjoy these kind of games and you want to play, just send me a message, you know, ping me, put a comment on the video, and I'll happily have a game and go adventuring, help you out with some stuff. But until next time, everybody, thank you very much for watching the video. Please leave a like and consider hitting that subscribe button, and hopefully more content to come, you know, in a timely fashion. I'm trying to get on top of it. I want to do at least a video a week minimum, and try to get some of the shorts in as well, some of the funny stuff. So until next time, everybody, yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Goodbye.